Good morning, everyone. If you can hear my voice, go ahead and start your video. Please remain on mute. Go ahead and start your video. Please do not unmute your device. Please just remain on mute. I'm going to go ahead and share today's calendar while we wait on the judge to make her announcements. Thank you all for your patience.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Judge Andrews. Today is October 28th, 2025, and this is one of the dispossessory calendars for the DeKalb County Magistrate Court. First, I want to thank everyone for your patience as we got you checked into court this morning. I also want to thank you for your cooperation and participating in today's hearing remotely. Now, while we are not physically in the courthouse, this is our courtroom and normal rules of court do apply. So court is open to the public. And to make sure we are complying with that law, we are streaming this calendar live on the court's YouTube channel. Now, this recording will be removed from the site at the end of the calendar. However, because we are streaming live, I just ask that you not speak out loud individuals' phone numbers and email addresses. We can communicate those as necessary through the chat function of Zoom. Now, other than the court, no one has authority to record these proceedings without giving prior notice and receiving prior approval from the court. I've had no request to record, so no one should be recording. If you are recording, you do need to stop at this time. I just ask when you are not speaking that you make sure you're on mute. You'll know you're on mute because you'll have a red microphone with a red line through it. I do need everyone to turn on their videos so I know that you are present with us today and able to hear and see what is occurring this morning. Now, because we're all attending this hearing on Zoom, we are all susceptible to losing our internet connection. That includes myself as well. So if that does happen to you, please just try and reconnect a few times. If that still does not work for you, then please contact the clerk at the phone number you saw in the waiting room. Now that number is going to also come up here in the chat on Zoom. It is important to call us if your device fails. If you don't, I will assume you left court before your hearing was concluded, and I will enter an order in your absence. Now, you will know your hearing is concluded when you and I have spoken one last time, and I've told you you're free to log off of Zoom. Until then, please make no assumptions regarding the conclusion of your case. Now, it should go without saying, but you should not be driving during these proceedings. It can be illegal and quite dangerous. I do understand how sometimes, however, being in your vehicle is the best place to handle court. So it is acceptable to be in your vehicle so long as that vehicle is stationary. Now, I just ask when I am addressing your case that you do remain seated or standing in one location. Now, this case is on this calendar because the landlord has filed a dispossessory warrant seeking possession of his or her property, and usually also for unpaid rent and other fees allowed under the lease. The tenant has filed an answer with the court. Now, this calendar does have cases in which both sides represent themselves or are pro se litigants. Therefore, I'm going to give you some basic information about landlord-tenant proceedings so you can decide how you'd like to proceed this morning. So essentially, I describe an eviction as a three-step process. The first step in that process is the hearing we're having today. The primary issues today are whether the landlord's entitled to a writ of possession, whether the landlord's entitled to a monetary judgment. Now, a writ of possession gives a landlord the ability to evict someone from property. So if after today the court finds that the landlord is entitled to a writ of possession, you move into the second step of that three-step process. In step two, what occurs is the landlord will file with the clerk of court a document that's called the application for writ of possession. Once this application is filed, it is reviewed. If appropriate, it is signed by the judge. After it is signed, you move into the third step of the three-step process. In step three, what occurs is the landlord will call the DeKalb County Marshal's office to schedule the actual eviction to occur. So it's important to understand that it's not until these three steps have occurred that someone is physically evicted from property here in DeKalb County. It's also important to recognize that we are currently in the first step of that three-step process. So today, what will happen in all cases in which both parties have appeared, you will have a private conference or meeting with the assistance of a professional mediator to see if you can come to an agreement to resolve your case. Now, you are not required to resolve your case through mediation, but you are required to make a good faith effort to do so. Now, these are private meetings. They will occur in breakout rooms here on the Zoom platform. Now, the court cannot and does not participate in these meetings, and it's not open to the public. So what will happen if both parties have appeared? After I've called the calendar, you will receive an invitation on your screen to a breakout room. When you see that invitation, please accept the invitation. It will take you directly to your breakout room. Once you get in the breakout room, it is important that you remain there until the other party and the mediator has come to speak with you. Now, the mediator might not come to you. You might not be the first case that the mediator comes to speak with, but they are coming to speak with you. It is important, however, to remain in the breakout room. If you move in and out, that really does slow down the process. Now, if during mediation you are able to reach an agreement with the other party, the mediator will write up the agreement for you, then send it to you electronically for signature. Then they will send it to me. Then what happens is you come back out here to this main breakout room. To do that, or this main room, not breakout room. To come back here from the breakout rooms, you'll find the button on your screen that either says rejoin meeting or leave breakout room. You click on that button, it brings you out here. Once I have the consent mediated agreement in my inbox, I will turn to you, the parties, I will swear you in, and then under oath, I will go over with you the terms of the agreement to make sure you in fact agree. If you do agree to those terms, I will sign the agreement to make it the order of the court, and you will receive copies in your email. I believe the mediators use the DocuSign system. So that's how they will be sending the documents back and forth. Now, if after you make a good faith effort at mediation and are unable to reach an agreement, you will have to have a hearing on your case. The majority of hearings are reset to an in-person court date at the DeKalb County Courthouse. Now, if you're one of those individuals that will be having a hearing at a later date, I will speak with you in more detail about that and what to expect. I will also let you know when your court date is. Now, a few things to understand about landlord-tenant law here in Georgia. One of the things to understand is that here in Georgia, not having money to pay rent is not considered a legal defense. Now, it very well might be a legitimate reason why someone's unable to pay rent. People often lose their jobs or become ill or just are not getting paid for various reasons that are occurring in our world today. So it very well could be a legitimate reason why someone's unable to pay rent. However, do understand under Georgia law, it's not considered a legal reason or a legal defense. So if the sole reason you as a tenant was unable to pay rent was because you did not have the financial ability to do so, do understand those are cases in which the landlord is entitled to a writ of possession. Now, in any case, like the one I just described, or any other type of case, and the judge finds that a landlord is entitled to a writ of possession after a hearing, the law states that I, as the judge, can only give you the tenant 7 days before the landlord can apply for a writ of possession. Said another way, 7 days before the tenant must vacate the property. Do you understand that I absolutely have no discretion in that matter. There is no hardship exception. If I find the landlord is entitled to a writ of possession, the tenant, I can only give you 7 days before you must vacate the property. Now, if you enter into a mediated agreement with the other party, the parties can agree to any date that writ can be applied for. In general, mediated agreements, both parties, you have more flexibility to resolve the case in a way that's mutually beneficial for the both of you. You'll also know what the outcome is. Obviously, if you have a hearing before me, you won't know what the outcome is until I make a decision on the case. Also do understand that if you have a hearing before me, I do not set up pay and stay agreements. I do not address security deposits. It would be premature to address security deposits. Those are things you could discuss during mediation, but just do understand that those are not things that would be addressed during a hearing if you were to have a hearing before the court. So what I'm going to do now before I call the calendar is I'm going to turn the floor over to the mediators so they can describe to you and explain to you how the mediation process works, so you understand that process before going into your agreement. Once they've finished explaining the process to you, I will then call the calendar to see who is present. So is there a mediator here who would like to explain the process?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning. Mediation is a process where we act as neutral third parties to help you move the conversation. We're not at all involved in the outcome. That's totally up to the parties. And we may ask questions to better understand your positions, but again, this in no way affects our neutrality. Like Judge Andrews said, most of the mediation will take place with everyone in the breakout room together, but any party could choose to speak to the mediator privately, and everything said in the mediations with everyone together and in the private discussions is confidential. The exceptions to this confidentiality are any threats of imminent harm to yourself or others, and any allegations of child abuse or elder abuse. And if we do have a private meeting, the mediator may play devil's advocate. This is to open you up to more options, but again, this in no way affects our neutrality. The court asks that you participate in this mediation, but you're not forced to come to a resolution. If you do come to a resolution, we will draft that in real time, and we ask that you review that carefully. A signed agreement will have a significant effects on your rights and the status of the case. This mediation is purely for your benefit. You have the power to decide the outcome, and Judge Andrews will be only involved at the end. And all that we ask is that you participate in good faith, and that's pretty much all. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So what I'm going to do at this time, I am going to call the calendar to see who is present in court. Again, if both parties are here, we will send you to attend mediation and you'll receive an invitation to a breakout room. If the other party is not present, you'll remain here in the main courtroom with me, and I will address your case once I've called the calendar. All right, position 1 on the calendar is 25D 24591, Priority 1 Realty. I've got Conrad Brown as the agent. If you hear your name, you can unmute and audibly let me know that you are here. I saw him earlier. Oh, there he is. Mr. Brown, are you able to hear me? Just give me a wave so I know you can hear me. Then you guys can see you're trying to unmute. All right, Mr. Brown, I'm going to mark you as present. Thank you. And the tenant I have is Elizabeth Erkowicz. Apologies to anyone whose name I mispronounce. Looks like no response. All right, position 2 on the calendar, 25D 24697, Lestra House, LLC.
I'm here.
And what is your name?
My name is Caitlin.
Do you have a designation of agency on file?
I believe I'm a plaintiff on the case as well, personally.
Is Darius Knox present?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right, I'll return to this case at the end of the calendar. Position 3, 25D 25189, Columbia Trace. Got Mr. Chaudhry as the agent. There's Mr. Chaudhry, thank you. And Regina Thompson. Your screen's very dark, Ms. Thompson. I can't see you. You might need to move. You've got some backlight there, it looks like. There, that's better. Now you're waving at me. All right, perfect. I see you now. Thank you. All right, position 4 on the calendar, 25D 25557, Lisa Watson. There's Ms. Watson, thank you. And Tavia Somerville.
It's Tavia Somerville.
Tavia, thank you. All right, let me go back. Sorry, position 3 with Mr. Chaudhry and Regina Thompson, that will go to mediation. Position 4 with Tavia Somerville and Lisa Watson, that too will go to mediation. Position 5, 25D 25640, Roslyn Rice Boney.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
Morning.
And Zuri Rios.
Yes.
There you are. Thank you. All right, position 5 will go to mediation. Position 6, 25D, 25658, Oscar Holiday Alpine Properties. I've got the agent being J.R. Johnson.
J.R.
There's Mr.
Johnson here
Johnson.
for the
Good
plaintiff.
morning.
Good morning,
And
Judge.
for the tenant, I have Cedric Polk Onafawakan.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Are you on the iPhone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll relabel you. Thank you. Position 6 will go to mediation. Position 7, 25D 26003, ASY Holding LLC. I've got Mr. Alex Urchek as the agent.
I'm here.
There he is, thank you. And Wanda Loving. No response. Position 8, 25D 26006, Kiyoki Stevenson. There's Mr. Stevenson, thank you. And Jerome Thompson Muhammad. There's Mr. Muhammad's waving at me today. All right, position 8 will go to mediation. Position 9, 25D 26188, Park at East Ponce. It's Mr. Brown. I do know he's in another quorum. Oh, there he is. All right. And for the tenant, I have Shawanda Lofton. There's Miss Lofton. She's waving at me today. So position 9 will go to mediation. And position 10, 25D 26301, Aerial Management Group. For the agent, I have, is it Mr. Agler?
Hi, good morning.
There you are. Thank you. And for the tenant, Yakini Ned. That's no response. All right, that completes the call of the calendar. So as I said, in cases where both parties have appeared, you will, oh, Ned, I see him. Hold on. CT Ned. All right, hold on. Yakini Ned is present. So position 10 will go to mediation. All right. Oh, she's got her hands full. Looks like
Can I
there.
speak? Your Honor,
Yes.
my case wasn't called.
You are your position 5, Miss Boney. No, you're on mute again.
No, that's not me.
Oh, there's 2 of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm position 5 though. I don't know how it was switched, but
Hold on. The woman that's speaking to me now, what is your name?
I'm sorry, me?
No, there's 2 screens with the
Oh.
name Boney on it. I think the other
Right.
person was saying her name wasn't called.
Right.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. So the lady with the cap on. Tell me what your name
That's
is.
me. My name is Brittany Cooper.
Brittany Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on.
25D 25611.
25611. 256. All right, we're gonna look up your case. I don't see it on our calendar. You might. So we're gonna look it up and see what is can figure out what's going on with your case, Ms. Cooper. All right, so just stay with us here
Thank you, Your Honor.
and we'll take a look at it.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
Is anyone else who did not hear their name and expected to hear it?
Me, Your Honor.
And what is
Kayla
your
Green.
name?
I apologize. Kayla Green. I'm trying to start my camera right now.
Kayla Green?
And Vinebrook Homes. Excuse me.
Say your name. Tell me your name
Kayla
again.
Green.
So,
Kayla
Kayla Green, are you the tenant?
Yes, I am. Yes, ma'am. I just got a letter in the mail yesterday, and this came in my email on.
Okay, give me your case number, Miss Green.
1 second. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Good morning. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know that I am present. I had a hard time unmuting.
Oh, Miss Barrett, wait, I have you. Thank you.
Yes.
I got you.
Okay, case number is, I'm sorry, I'm getting a letter. Case number It doesn't say it in the letter. Hold, oh, 25 D 22064.
And you're Kayla Green. To make sure it's not on here.
So both of
2206.
those cases, Judge, they are scheduled for tomorrow. If they wanted to, they could just stay on and I can get them the information for tomorrow's court hearings. They're scheduled for the 29th, not today.
Oh my God, my bad. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
No, you're fine.
Green and Cooper, you're scheduled for tomorrow, but so you're either free to log off or we can get you that information for you if you need that.
Well, I'm actually at the doctor, so tomorrow would be great.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Then you
thank you.
log off, you take care, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay,
All right.
I'm scheduled for tomorrow.
Miss Cooper, you are scheduled for tomorrow. Is that what you're saying, Miss Hart?
Yes.
Do I
Moving
come into
in.
do I come into the same room?
Correct.
Okay.
Same information to log in.
Okay, that sounds great. I will log off now and I'll be there tomorrow.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you,
Thank
Miss
you.
Cooper.
Okay, so I don't know who's moving people, but everyone has been put into room 1, so I need to close all the rooms and let everyone come back out.
Miss Kim Mathis, what case are you here on?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Your Honor. DISPO doesn't give the times, so I'm here for case number 25D as in David, 26751. Last name would be Mitchell, Shalana Mitchell.
Hart, while you're moving people around, I'll look this one up.
Okay.
25D.
No. I'm sorry.
You said 26751?
Yes, ma'am. 26751. Just let me double check that. Yes, 26751, Your Honor.
I have that today at 1 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you. I'll see you at 1.
All right, thank
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye. All right, anyone else whose name wasn't called?
Good morning. I was attending court today on the behalf of my aunt Elizabeth Eucridge, and I don't even see Conrad here, the property manager.
Mr. Brown is here, but I don't, tell me,
She was
that's
supposed
that's
last
position 1. Hold on, Miss the iPhone, tell me your name then.
Miss Dunn, my Shavia Dunn.
Say it again for me, I'm sorry.
My Shavia Dunn.
Can you spell it for me?
Myshavia, last name Dunn, Dunn.
And you said Miss Berkowitz is your aunt?
Yes.
Do you reside on the property?
No, like I had told the courts last week, she was hospitalized due to COVID. I was supposed to get a power of attorney paper, but she's being released today. So I don't know like how they're gonna go about doing it. Cause I wasn't able to get any power of attorney, no notary or nothing. Cause I
Yeah,
also
well, a
work.
power of attorney wouldn't help you in these circumstances.
Yeah, that's what the judge told me last week. So I don't know.
Okay. And you said that your aunt is being released today?
Yes.
All right, let me look at your case. See Mr. Brown here with us? Yes, okay. Let's take a look. I did see it was reset before because she was in the hospital. Out here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so whoever's moving people in rooms, please stop. It's
Where did Miss Dunn go? Oh, there she is. All right. All right, Mr. Brown, it looks like I did see a note that Miss Erkowicz has been in the hospital. Her niece indicates that she'll be released today. So it looks like we will need to reset this one more time so we can have her present with us, all right?
Oh, Lordy.
I know
Your,
it's been a reset a few times.
yeah,
Yeah.
Your Honor, may I just ask a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Last week, her niece, Ms. Dunn, indicated that she was willing to make an arrangement to pay the arrears on the 31st of October, and then to make the November rent payment by the 5th of November.
Mhm.
I just wanted to point out to her that if she's able to do that, then we will be willing to dismiss the case. So
Okay.
if
Okay. Well,
if
I'll talk to
Elizabeth,
her today, and she should be willing to do that. So,
okay, if she can make the payment on the 31st for the full amount of the arrears, which is 3774, and then make the November payment by the 5th of November,
mhm.
then we will be willing to dismiss the case.
Okay.
So should we set it for a date after November 5th then?
Well, let me look at my calendar. If we could set it for, no, well, November 11th is a holiday.
Yes.
Okay, can we set it for anytime during the week of November 3rd to 7th, or between 5th, 6th, and 7th?
Let me know. I think we only, hold on. Let me wait, Ms. Hart. They, on position one, while the tenant's still in the hospital, they're trying to see Ms. Dunn and the landlord are kind of coming up with an agreement that if certain things are paid by November 5th, they'll dismiss it. So we're looking for a date after November 5th in the case that doesn't work out. And I know Tuesday is a holiday, the 11th, and I think we only do pro ses on Tuesdays, is that correct?
we have virtual 6 p.m. pro se calendars. It'll be at
Okay.
6 p.m. on the
On
13th.
what date would that be?
The 13th.
Can you do the 13th at 6 p.m. virtually, Mr. Brown?
13th is Thursday?
But
Thursday,
Yes.
November 13th, yes.
yes, 6 p.m. All right, where'd Miss Dunn go?
I'm right
There she
here.
is.
So if
Miss,
she pays, does she still have to attend court on that day?
now, if there is a dismissal has not been filed, then she
Mhm.
absolutely needs to attend
Okay.
court. If she's uncertain if a dismissal has been filed, she needs to attend court. The only
Okay.
reason she shouldn't attend is if she has proof that a dismissal has been filed. All
Okay.
right.
Gotcha.
Other than that, she does need to attend, okay?
Your Honor, if I may, if we receive both payments on the 31st of October and the 5th of November, then on the 6th, I will make sure I put in for the dismissal, and I will inform the tenant.
Okay.
Perfect. That's great. That would give us definitely enough time for her to know that it's been filed. So I do appreciate that. All right, I appreciate you all. Hopefully we can get this one worked out, but I will dismiss you all. Miss Dunn will also be sending the court notice, how we've been sending it before, because it seems like you've been receiving them.
Yeah, through my email.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you both. We
Thank you.
may see you back here on the 13th. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let me put a note.
All right, position, let me see, 8. Mr. Jerome Mohammed, are you able to go in room 8? Sir, I need you to go in the room 8. Jerome Thompson Mohammed, I need you to go into room 8. Miss Barrett, can you hear me?
Me, yes, I can hear you.
All right, what case were you here on?
With Mr. Ite?
It's a you can you give me your case number?
Yes, 1 second. 25D 26301.
Okay, that's who you are. All right. Last name Ned. Are you Miss Ned?
Yes, I am. Sorry, it has my old
Got
last
you.
name.
It's okay. I just wanted to make sure I had you in the right place. All right, so I'm going to send you a prompt to go into room 10, okay? You're just going to wait in there until a mediator comes speak with you, all right?
Okay, no problem.
Mediator Elsmeyer. Let me see if I can make your calls. Do you want me to put you in a breakout room? Does it matter which one you want to go to? Or I can make
Wait,
you
I'm sorry, I
co-host.
don't know. There we go.
Ms. Hart, sorry, before you send Ms. Elsmeyer to breakout room, the people in breakout room 2 are not ready for mediation. I need to speak with them. So
So bring them out.
yeah, bring them out when you get a chance.
Okay.
Ms. Hart, is there any way that you can make me an admin? I'm not sure if I'm reviewing the agreements as mediators complete them or if I'm mediating this morning, but I'll find out right now.
Okay. Just make your
Thank you.
calls.
That'd be
Okay.
great. Thank you.
I made your calls. Mhm.
Great.
Mr. Urchek, it looks like your tenant did not appear, so let's take a look. This was mail.
I'm so sorry, Judge. What position is Mr. Yurchek?
I'm number 7.
7.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got kicked out accidentally.
Yeah, it was people were being moved around in the room, so you're fine.
See. David. Nimi 79. All right, Mr. Urchek, I'm going to have you raise your right hand. We'll go through your default judgment. Oh, I'm sorry, my video is not on. There we go. All right. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you shall give shall be the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
All right. And so looks like the tenant did receive notice and is not here today. So are you asking for a writ of possession?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll grant you a writ of possession as of today's date. And then let's see what your pleading said. First of all, what is the monthly rent?
2,195.
2,000. Okay. 2,195 is in the month. So what is the amount that you're asking for prorated through today's date. Do you have that figure, or do we need to do that? And
True. All right.
let me look at your lease.
So I've got 3425.
Say that again?
It was 3,425.48 plus. I add up the last few days here, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. And then I'm just looking at your lease for a second. There we go.
Now that 3,425.48 would be accurate.
Okay.
That includes the entire month of October.
So I've got to prorate it to today's date. So that's the daily is
$72.16.
72.16. I'll get my calculator out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so they would only go through today, correct?
So 72.16 times 3 equals 216.48. So subtract that from the 3,425. 48 minus 216. So I've got 3,209.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to grant default judgment in the amount of $3,209, and a writ of possession will issue in Stanter. All right, so I will get that order done and sent to you via email, and then you can apply for your writ of possession.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're free to log off. You take care.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
All right, in position 2, Ms. Virgo and Mr. Knox. Mr. Knox, can you turn on your camera so I know that you're present with us? There we go. All right. Ms. Virgo, do you own the company Lustre House LLC?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're appearing on behalf of the company then?
I have also been listed as the plaintiff, though, on all
Where?
court documents. It says Lustre House LLC, comma, Caitlin Verdugo.
Well, actually, the warrant does not say that, but either way, you still need a designation of agency if you're going to be here on behalf of a company.
Okay.
Those can be found online or from the clerks, from their website or the clerk's office. You can call them, or you can just go on the magistrate court website, and there's a designation agency form there. So we can give you an opportunity to file that, and then we can reset it for 1 week.
Okay.
So we'll reset for Well, let me see, Ms. Hart.
We can do November 4th at 9 a.m. It'll be virtual.
Okay. Virtual work for both of you, November 4th?
We would love to do in person. I know that there may be some delays with the Zoom or the in-person. We would love to do in person.
Okay, I mean, usually if people are asking for in person, we will give them an in-person date. Let's see, what date do we have, Ms. Hart?
We can do November 4th in person, 1 p.m. in courtroom 1200C.
Okay, that works.
November 4th, 1 p.m., courtroom 1200C. All right, Mr. Knox, so the case is going to be reset for November 4th. It's going to be
Can we
in
do
person.
virtual?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, Your Honor. Can we do it virtually, please?
Well, if one person asks for in person, then I do it in person because they have a right to be in person. If there's no extenuating circumstances, I do give them that opportunity to be in person.
I'm sorry, but I can't miss work. I gotta go to work, though.
Well, you're gonna have to find a way to be there in person if that's what they are requesting. I do need everyone to bring all your documents with you on that date so we can get it resolved one way or another on the 4th.
I put in 2 requests, Your Honor.
You put in what?
I put in 2 requests to do
2
it virtual,
requests for what?
for it to be virtual or rescheduled on a different day.
Why did you request it to be virtually?
Because I couldn't miss work. I'm still trying to find somewhere to stay. I need to go to work.
This what happened last time.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we discuss this today, Your Honor? I took off today just to do this, the virtual hearing.
You're free to discuss it, but I can't sign any agreements. I mean, you're free to have a discussion, off record. We can put you in a breakout room if you do want to discuss it, but I can't sign any agreements today. But if
Are
you
we
want
able
to,
to go to mediation today?
I'm sorry?
Are we able to go to mediation today?
Given the circumstances, I will let you both go to mediation if that's going to help, because I understand that. Go ahead, go to mediation. And then if you do reach an agreement, given the circumstances in this case, go ahead, go to mediation, see if you can come up with agreement, and we'll move from there, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, we're gonna send you to mediation. Go ahead and we'll see where we're at that point, okay?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I just spoke to Miss Lofton on the property, and I was informed that Miss Lofton had paid. I don't remember what position it was.
Okay, position 9.
Yes, the Parker D-Span versus Miss Lofton.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know she has a doctor's appointment, so I didn't want to hold her up any longer. If we could just dismiss that.
Okay. All right, Miss Lofton, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss your case, and you're free to log off. All right, you take care.
Awesome. Thank you all so much.
All
Have
right,
a
you
good
take
day.
care.
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, and I think Judge Davis is calling me, so
I'm sure he is. All
Thank you,
right.
I'm gonna run.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Yeah, bye.
Mr. Knox, do you see that invitation to the breakout room?
No, not yet.
Okay.
You can tap your screen and you can re-enter the room at will. If you tap the screen on the bottom, it should say breakout rooms, and you can just go back into that room.
I don't see it.
You don't see it? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just move you into another room, and then I'll put you back into, okay? Okay.